Morning. We are at Paris Landing State Park, and we have a later departure today, about 11 o'clock or so. So we're going to go for a walk, and they have a wild bird restoration habitat. Supposedly there's an owl and like an eagle or something up there, so we're going to go check that out. We are departing Paris Landing State Park Marina on Kentucky Lake. Absolutely beautiful. Had a great time there and did a late morning departure. Got about 40 miles to go. We're going down to Cuba Landing Marina. Again, about 42 nautical miles south, just to get a little bit under our belt, try and get in there before sundown today. So here we go. So I believe straight up ahead is basically the south end of Kentucky Lake. or as Kentucky Lake starts to sort of narrow down and turn back into a river. So we're sort of staying in the channel here and making our way south, and kind of interested to see what happens to this beautiful lake as we get closer to the south end.
Andromeda, did you hear the instructions that we gave to Dreamer?
Could you run through them again?
Certainly I can. Just keep coming on back. So our harbor has a gas dock, a store, and 5 piers. The very first one behind me, behind the store, is very small. It's 1. And then number 2 is the one you see out in front of you. And you're going to go between the end of pier 2 and the shoreline. There's plenty of water there.
Copy that.
Once you get to the end of Pier 2, you'll be able to see the rest of the piers. Pier 5 is the furthest one out, 50, 60, 70 foot slips, and you will be going in the second slip on the opposite side of Pier 5.
Second slip in the opposite side of Pier 5.
Yes, and it's in the 70 foot section, so it's the one with the taller roof line. And so when you get to the end of Pier 2, the heading that you want to set is directly to the slip that is 5 down from the end of Pier 5. So don't head directly to the end of Pier 5.
Copy that.
It keeps you away from a shallow point that's over by the shoreline on your starboard side.
Andromeda, this is the dockhand. I'm at the end of Pier 5, waving at you.
Copy that.
And if you set your heading to a few slips down from where I am, about 3-4 slips, and keep that heading until you come past Pier 4, and once you come past Pier 4, you can head to the end cap on Pier 5, and you will be going in a covered slip on the other side of Pier 5. Over.
Copy that.
It is a little hard for me to see coming into the sun. Kathy is radioing up instructions from the bow. The dockhand is communicating with Kathy. Then the unexpected. You will hear 2 clicks as I was instructed by the dockhand to turn the engines off, and I did. I am not sure if they saw something in the water, or there was something wrong with the dock, or the boat, or their safety was in question. Well, it was a bad command from the dockhand. I was beside myself. As the captain, I am responsible for the safety of the vessel and the crew at all times. I was now helpless as 50,000 pounds drifted towards the dock and the other boats.
I can't. Oh, come on. You told me to turn the engine off. He's got to catch the boat.
It turns out the dockhand had meant to say slow down or back down, and being new at his job instead gave the wrong command of turn off the engines. He was very embarrassed and very apologetic. Other than a few tense minutes, no harm was done, and we pulled the boat in by hand. I am still processing how I will handle similar situations in the future.
Turn the engine off.
Ultimately, the captain is responsible for the vessel, always.
Turn the engine off.